What's going on, guys? I'm in Advantage and welcome back to another NHL 22 video. In today's video, we'll be going over the new content in HUT, including the 94 overall Marc-Andre Fleury. If you enjoyed today's video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would just hit that like button. It really does help me out. And if you love NHL 22 content, make sure you go ahead and click subscribe. And without any further ado, let's get right into today's video. Let's first talk about the cards that got a big upgrade. The first one here is the 94 overall Mitch Marner, 6 foot, 175, has Protector or Magician, as well as Light the Lamp. That maxes out both his wrist shot and slap shot accuracy. He does have Third Eye as well as Crease Crasher. Probably two that I wouldn't activate, especially on a winger, but at 94 acceleration, 92 speed, not a bad card. If I'm you, however, I would probably target his team of the week that has Gladiator or Light the Lamp, as well as Booming Shot, which maxes out his agility and also has Close Quarters and Gold-Born Leader. These are two zone and superstar abilities I would prefer to have activated on Marner. As far as his X Factor goes, it does remain at a 94 overall. That being said, he does have Workhorse, or of course you can either put Fly the Zone, so it's either going to be 96 Excel and 92 Speed, or 94 Acceleration and 94 Speed, which is more likely the route I would take. His hands are maxed out. I'm just not really a huge fan of any of his zone or superstar abilities, except for potentially Elite Edges, and Tape to Tape is not a bad one either. That being said, there's so many other right-hand wingers, as I've always mentioned in a lot of my videos that are out there, Ovechkin, Eichel, Lemieux, Kyrou, just to name a few, that I just don't see Mitch Marner being worth paying that much for an upgrade for. Again, just to go from 93 to 94 overall, it's $100K. And if you had him at, let's say, 92 and you wanted to bump him up from a 92 to 94, it's 180,000 coins, and that's simply not worth it. Marc-Andre Fleury gets a 94 overall card. Unfortunately, he does have Butterfly Effect and Light Work superstar ability. These are really two that I don't necessarily love. I do like Light Work as a gold zone ability. Of course, post to post, though, is the meta, and that's what we're looking for. You might be able to snag his card, though, for around 100K, but at 6'2", 185, he's just a little bit too small for my liking. However, he does get a new tier unlocked here at a 94 overall on his X Factor. Again, simply not worth it. If he did have gold post to post, I would potentially think that upgrading this card would be more worth it. Carry price is probably the only one worth upgrading, and that's a stretch due to the fact that goaltenders are so much cheaper. And really, at the end of the day, 94 overall goaltender versus a 92 or 90 really isn't going to make that much of a difference. However, gold post to post will continue to be unless something significantly changes in the meta, and therefore I would avoid this Fleury card. Gabriel Landeskog gets an upgrade, 6'1", 215. He does have Back At Ya and Gold Truculence, so if you like to absolutely body people, he may not be a bad card to pick up. He does have Fly the Zone or Workhorse, so either going to increase that speed or acceleration to a 90. I'd probably do speed for him. Just think it's probably a little bit better. And then Heart and Soul is probably not one you would activate. This is more likely than not a card I would pass. However, of course, if you're a Colorado Avalanche fan, you can't go wrong with Gabriel Landeskog, and you could probably get this card for around the bare minimum of what a 90 is going to go for in the marketplace. When it comes to his X Factor, he does get a 90 overall upgrade. I just don't see this one being worth it at all. At the end of the day, he has some interesting zone and superstar abilities, but he's just way too behind the cuff now to really be worth upgrading. I would completely avoid upgrading this X Factor card. If you do have it upgraded, I'd probably downgrade it and look to use your power collectibles elsewhere. DARCY KUEMPER gets an upgrade as well, 88 overall, 6'5" goaltender. Would be nice if he had gold post to post. However, he does have Tip Jar. That being said, I haven't really seen many tips go in as of late, so I probably would avoid this card. But hey, a 6'5" goaltender, if you can get him for around 40K for what 88s are going for, he may be a pretty decent pickup for the majority of teams out there. The last notable primetime card is Matt Zuccarello, 5'8", 175 pounds. He is a bit small. However, he does have Bombarded or Light the Lamp, which is going to increase his wrist or slap shot accuracy as well as buzzing. 93 speed and 92 acceleration is attractive, but at 5'8", 175, he's absolutely get bodied off the puck. If you like speed and you like to break out of your zone, I think you can get away using him in squad battles. However, in online play, if somebody even taps you, you're going flying. So I'd probably avoid this card as well. Next up, we got a couple Superstar Origin upgrades. CORMIER coming in at 5'10", 176 pounds. He's a bit small for a defenseman, but he's pretty quick. 91 acceleration, 90 speed.
has workhorse and buzzing, so obviously going to enhance his speed a bit. And he also has send it. At the end of the day, though, guys, this is one that is a hard pass for me. He's a bit too small, and quite frankly, he's pretty lackluster in his defensive abilities. This is an interesting one. Thomas Harley gets an upgrade. 6'3", 190 pounds. Left-handed defenseman with silver shutdown. 89 acceleration, 88 speed. He's actually not terrible. Decent body checking, pretty good shot, slap shot power all the way up to a 97 if you have bombarded activated as well. I would say for, if you're a mid to lower tier team and need a left-handed defenseman, he's got good size, he's quick enough, and his defensive abilities are decent enough, as well as having shutdown. I know it's silver shutdown, but still, not a bad pickup. Pretty decent card. I had his card last year in NHL 21, and I really did like how it played. Although he is 5'11", 196, I felt like he was a bit hard to take off the puck. But I do like the fact that he has truculence on him. 90 acceleration, 88 speed. Shot's actually pretty sneaky. 93 wrist shot accuracy with 95 power. So a pretty solid shot for an 88 overall. However, where you're going to find that he's lacking a bit, obviously, is in defense. And he is getting knocked off the puck pretty easily, and at 5'11" at only 88 speed, that's tough. That's pretty tough. Now you could put distributor on, which is going to make him 90 speed, but then his acceleration drops down to 88, and that's also pretty difficult. So probably a pass for me. I would probably play him on the wing versus at center, simply for his size. However, his shot is pretty sneaky good. Up next, Brennan OTHMANN gets a card at 5'11", 165. Man, he is pretty light, so he's probably going to get absolutely torched off the puck. However, he does have spark as well as workhorse, and that's obviously going to help his acceleration as well as buzzing. Make it snappy and snipe too, that I would certainly not activate. 91 excel, 90 speed. Shot's actually pretty good. 99 wrist shot power and accuracy, so pretty solid shot power there. I just think he's a little bit too small, and he's probably going to get knocked off the puck way too easily. He's a hard pass for me. And last up is Jake Neighbours, 5'11", 201. I like this card. I really do. 93 acceleration, 91 speed. You could flip-flop that and have obviously 93 speed and 91 acceleration if you chose to activate Fly the Zone instead. He does have Thief, so you also could play him potentially at center with 89 faceoffs. Tape to tape, not a bad one. You could activate it if you want to. Also, Unstoppable Force wouldn't activate it unless he's on your first line. But again, that shot is pretty deadly, and I actually think he's going to be pretty hard to take off the puck, especially if you have Unstoppable Force activated on him. Again, he's 99 wrist shot power and slap shot power, 93 wrist shot accuracy. Hands are decent, and defensively, he's locked down. 99 stick checking and 94 defensive awareness when you activate Thief as well on him. He's a pretty sneaky card. If he's going anywhere, but I'd say around the 60 to 65K, I would 1000% would pick him up. Below that, anything less than 65, I think he's a steal.
That's it for me on this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I genuinely do greatly appreciate it. If you liked the video, go ahead and click that like button. And if you love NHL 22 content, I would love to have you stick around here with me. Make sure you go ahead and click subscribe. Again, I'm Man Advantage, and I will see you guys next time.